It started with a petition on Change.org to the CEO of Yves Saint Laurent, with the request not to use anorexic models in advertisements. The petition was inspired by a photo of a thin model in an ad. The problem is that we don't know that this girl has an eating disorder. We assume that she did because she's skinny. She is thin, and that could be the result of malnourishment, or it could be the result of genetics. The comments on this petition are just plain nasty. They call this young woman grotesque. They say that she looks like a twig, and that's disgusting, and only curvy is beautiful, claiming that no normal people have ever looked like that, and that she looks like a concentration camp victim or a prepubescent boy. There were so many terrible and cruel comments, and all of it echoed what strangers and sometimes what friends have said to me in my life. I'm a thin person, and I always have been. In fact, I even have a slightly splayed pelvis, so I have a thigh gap genetically, which I try very hard to hide by wearing dresses and skirts all of the time because I'm sick of the comments I get. I'm sick of the fact that all through high school people thought I was anorexic. I'm sick of an event that happened a few weeks ago when a complete stranger pointed me out in a grocery store to her young teenage daughter, saying that I was unhealthy and malnourished and an example of what not to do. I'm sick of strangers telling me to eat a sandwich or get some pizza or a burger, and if they had offered to pay for it, I would have taken them up on that offer. I've consciously made an effort to eat when I'm in public and to snack more when I'm around my friends, even when I'm not hungry, because I don't want to hear those comments anymore. I don't want to hear comments about how small I am. The assumption has always been that because I am thin, I am unhealthy and I do not eat. Well, I eat a lot, and I eat a lot all of the time, and that's unhealthy too. But so is teaching people that it's okay to make a giant assumption on someone's mental health based on what they look like. We shouldn't be teaching people, especially the youth in this country, that being thin means you have a mental disorder, because anorexia is a mental disorder. Now, I'm not naive. I know that the fashion and the media industries favor a certain body type. But calling every thin person that we see anorexic isn't a solution. Because you know who was a really great and thin and healthy fashion model? Twiggy. Twiggy had a body type that was looked down on. She was short and she was thin, when every other model of that time was tall and curvy and voluptuous. Which I just realized is redundant because curvy and voluptuous are kind of the same thing. But that's not the point. She displayed a new body type and revolutionized the fashion world. I still think we can learn a lot from Twiggy and the fashion industry of the 1960s. I think we can learn that being thin isn't bad, no matter how much our counterculture professes that it is. Because what is counterproductive in fashion is the exclusivity of it. People come in all shapes and sizes, and all of them are beautiful. We don't need to ban tall, thin girls for working in an industry. We need to demand that all body types be represented. Because when dealing with body image, we often put down one type to uplift another. And it's never been a compliment when someone tells me that I am beautiful because I don't look like someone else. That's not a compliment. It's a competition that I didn't agree to, and I doubt the girls that you are putting down when you say that. I highly doubt that they agreed to this competition. We don't need to put people down for their body types. We need to celebrate the diversity of the human race in our speech, in our media, and in our culture. So let's celebrate it. Leave a comment telling me about the most beautiful person you know. Tell me everything about them. Tell me why you think they're beautiful, why you like them, because you must know them. And tell them if you wish they were represented better in our media. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.